My name's Holly Bell, I'm a recipe writer and I blog at recipesfromanormalmum.com. For this series, Keep Calm and Bake with Scoff, I'm going to make a really easy ginger cake today that is so quick, it's blink and you miss it. So there's no mixers involved with this cake. The first thing we're going to do is just melt 4 of the ingredients. I've got some butter here, which I'm going to add to this pan. Make sure your pan is big enough to hold all your ingredients, so don't use the tiny little milk pan. Then I've got some brown sugar. I'm going to throw that in as well. And then here I have got some golden syrup and some black treacle. So it's quite sticky and messy, this bit. I'll throw that in as well. And the golden syrup. So take a wooden spoon and give it a stir. You want this over a medium heat because what you want to do is just melt the ingredients, but you don't want them to be boiling, because if you do that, you will actually lose some of the volume, so your cake will not be as moist at the end. So if you have a look below in the description area, it's got all the details of the ingredients, the method, everything, so you don't need to write anything down. And if you do make it, leave a comment, tell me if you liked it, did you add anything else to it? How did it go down well with the family or not? Okay, so this is all nice and molten now. I can't see any bits of butter left at the bottom. Give it one last stir, and then you need to take it off the heat. So I'll remove that from the heat there. Let that cool a tiny bit, and in the meantime, you need to sieve your flour. So get a large bowl like this, and just add your flour and ginger. This is ground ginger here. Add as much or as little as you like. I really like ginger as a flavour, so I've got a sort of heaped teaspoon, but if you don't like it, add a bit less. Now I'm going to add this flour into here. So because it's got bicarbonate of soda in it, you are going to see a tiny bit of fizzing. So don't worry about that. And then stir that up. Okay, so mix that really, really well. It smells a little bit like gingerbread biscuit dough. It's a lovely smell. Make sure you don't have any big lumps of flour in there. It's much easier to get them out at this stage than after you've added the milk and the eggs. Last stage is to take some milk, 2 large eggs, and then beat these just to break up the yolk, and then add it into your gingerbread cake mix. This is such a lovely cake to make for bonfire night, just in the autumn. It's really lovely with slices of apple as well, if you wanted to bake those into it. Stir this in. Now you do need to be a bit careful when you do this stage, because otherwise it'll splosh everywhere. So when you've stirred the mixture really well, you'll see that it'll sort of be nice, light brown colour, and it will have risen in volume. That's the bicarbonate of soda is already set to work. So this is the kind of cake you mustn't leave it around before you put it in the oven. It needs to go straight in. If you like ginger like I do, I've got some stem ginger that I've just cut up here with a pair of scissors. It's the easiest way to cut it. Give that a good stir. And then I've prepared a cake tin here. This is a circular one, but you could use a tray bake as well, or this is really lovely in cupcakes too. I'm just going to pour that in. So there we go, that's the last bit of cake mix, has gone into the tin, so into the oven it goes. So here we have it, I've got the finished ginger cake. It's been cooling on the rack for about an hour now. Last thing to do is just to finish it off. I need to pop it onto this platter and then just simply put a little bit of icing sugar over the top. You could make some icing as well just by mixing icing sugar with lemon juice if you wanted, but I just think this is really simple, it looks beautiful and easy. And there you have it. That's the finished ginger cake. Really is the taste of autumn. If you want more recipes like this, don't forget to subscribe or have a look on my blog as well, which is recipesfromanormalmum.com, and I'll see you next time.